July. So you know I'm gonna do what I do, speak to y'all and crush some haters at the same time. God, man, I love. Hey, listen. The more I go up on the internet, man, the more I see more and more people popping up in my feed, telling me what I need to do and making suggestions. Loser, mind your business. It's the 4th of July. Show some respect, okay? You ain't gotta sit here any other day. You can any other day try to tell me what I need to be paying attention to and what I shouldn't be observing and where my perspective should be. I'm a warrior. This is what I do. If you don't like me being a warrior, stop watching me. You understand? I am so tired of you chicks watching me and then making suggestions about perspectives and all this and that. You don't even know what you're talking about. You weren't even speaking about perspective until I started talking about it. And now you're trying to tell me, or people like me, what we should pay attention to. We should let the haters go. We should observe, all the good stuff and not the one or two bad comments. Why don't you stop watching me? Why don't you stop watching us? No one cares about your perspective or you'd have a man. I'm just being honest with you. See, listen. See, my goal is to be where I'm trying not to just be on the. So when I meditate, I'm trying to make sure I don't her out on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I stay calm. And I do for the most part. But it's a holiday. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Nobody cares what you're talking about. My perspective is I will crush anybody that comes towards me. I don't care if you think that I'm mean or whatever. I'm not your type. Stop waiting on me to calm down to a certain level so you can feel comfortable making me your type and fantasizing in a way that makes you feel good in the AM. I'm not meant for you to be fantasizing about. There's some women out there that like the way that I am. They like the way that I handle business. And I'm going to continue doing what I do. I'm a seer. I know when someone's talking and getting out of line, stop watching my content. This is only to the content creators because if you're a hater and you don't have a channel or whatever, I don't even know what you're doing. Stop watching my content, chicks. Nobody cares what you're talking about. You don't have a man. Start making a video with your man sitting next to you so I know that you know how to at least speak to a man in some type of capacity. Otherwise, just continue to sit there and looking around and not looking at the camera because you know what you're saying is a bunch of bullshit. Okay? I'm not your type. You need to understand that. You can look at me and stare at me. My personality triggers you. I'm not your type. Okay? So stop making all these videos and all this dumb stuff trying to suggest whatever and it just not my type. You're most definitely not my type. And I'm going to tell you what makes someone not my type. When you're a chick and you're passing judgment online and you're continuously telling people what they should do and their perspectives on how they should be looking at things, listen, man, are you not single looking for a man? Do you have one? So why in the world would I listen to you who's still out there trying to get what she wants and hasn't gotten it yet? See, I try not to be savage like this, but y'all take my kindness for a weakness. And it's a holiday. So don't drop videos on the holiday, dropping your perspectives about what people should pay attention to as far as, the good comments over the bad. I will crush whoever I feel like crushing. If you're tired of watching me crush, then stop watching me. Your perspective and my reality means absolute shit. You can go ahead and make it all fancy and, bedazzle it up however you want to draw the crowd, but it's still you being nosy, watching people, and then casting judgment. No one cares about that. Get your butt in the gym. Ooh, turn my Bluetooth off real quick so it don't be messed up. I want my words to be heard. Get your raggedy ass in the gym. Get some about you that stands out. Stop just getting online and just hoping that I'm going to. If you keep waiting on me to be some kind of image, and let's just say, let's stop taking it. I'm a seer. Let me stop making it because, you guys like to conflate things and you try to make things seem like what they aren't. I can see and I know. If I get on here and I'm going to do this as a test and you idiots are going to fall for it, like I've done before, I will get on here and spend a week being nothing but nice, and the videos and the content will come out like, yeah, you're doing good, you're on top of it, you're not letting things bother you anymore. I will drop a couple videos then talking about narcissism, my ex, and then those that are talking about you're back in your old patterns, you're watching my content, dummy. It's easy. It's easy to catch you. And hey, listen, maybe you're just making content off my anointing like everybody, counter content, I'm sorry, off my anointing like everybody else likes to do. If that's what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, I return that to sender tenfold. Best believe that. But if you're stanking asses out here actually trying to give me a recommendation, but in the same spot, in the same place in your home, don't you get up, walk around, let us see some outside, let us see that you actually move around a little bit, you got good circulation. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Frugal Mama? How you doing? How you living? You know what I'm saying? But what you're gonna not do is sit over there and watch my sexy ass all night long, every day, and then critique me. Listen, fool, okay? This is the reason why the internet is dangerous. You continue to think that your voice on the internet means anything while you're single. I don't even know if you have any children or not, but you're online looking at handsome men like me, projecting onto me what you believe for me to act like, then hanging out with your girls, possibly if you have any, and then Pookie and Ray Ray comes over and finishes out the night. That's a relationship to you. It's not a real relationship in reality, however. Stop putting me in proxy relationships with you guys. I am a seer. I can tell. Watch somebody else. I cannot be the only hot dude out there right now. I can't. For all you hating chicks out there that don't have a man, there's gotta be another dude out there doing it like me. There's got to be. Go find him and go watch him, okay? Stop watching me come and then making content. I blocked almost 50 channels already. How many more do I have to block? How many of you are watching me? Good God, I wouldn't even know how many women are watching me if it wasn't for these goofy YouTubers who keep making this goofy proxy relationship content. You know, and I know it's you guys, man. You do too much and make it too obvious. I was in the military. I know how to pick up on human mannerisms, patterns, and everything. And you're still out here being goofy. You have no man. No one cares what you're talking about. I don't care what your views are. If you were happy, you wouldn't be watching my fine black ass trying to make up different kind of ways to get me maybe to watch, or other men like me to watch, and maybe we'll not be the way that we're being as a man. Listen, I'm going to continue to make and crush content about crush whoever I want to in my content. If that turns you off, please stop watching me. Please stop watching me. Stop. Listen, I'm going to give you ladies a not the ladies, because the ladies have men. What, you know, whatever. Watching me, they don't have a man. I'm going to give you a little bit. Stop always finding a reason to try to correct somebody. What kind of grown man wants to hear some woman or anyone? Look at me. I don't like no one telling me what to do. Why would I want someone mamming me, critiquing the smallest little detail, knowing doggone well if you have a baby daddy, you're negotiating with him how to get money from him, who's going to claim who on the taxes, and he's trying to come over whenever he gets drunk. Will you please just shut up? You know what I'm saying? You're in a bad situation. See, some people and some men might look at y'all on here who over glamorize yourself with a whole bunch of filters. I make content, so I know you can face filter, you can shrink your face on here, you can change your entire, you know, skin pigmentation, you can shrink your body, all kind of body morphing stuff you guys can do on here, and then make yourselves feel some type of way, and then get a bunch of comments and then feed off of that. The reality situation is y'all do not like that in person. That's why you're not meeting men in person. You're meeting men online. And you're getting back online when a guy sees a real thing and then complaining whenever he's like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. And then you're projecting that on men like me who are talking about meeting women in person and not meeting women online. Listen, I want y'all to know something. As much as you think you're making your point to talk these certain kind of ways and make it seem like you're smart, you have no man. A woman's looking for, I'm gonna be real with you, women are looking for a man. Men are not necessarily looking for a woman. Not to settle down with, I'm just being real with you. And there's not a group of men out there saying you need to get married. That's not how we talk. That's how women talk. Women will shame you about not being married when you have everything else going on in your life. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at society. I mean, that's the way it is, right? So why am I gonna listen to, I know that women shame other women that have it going on just to find something to get in their head about. Why would I listen to those same women trying to do it to me? You can't do those goofy, dumbass mind games on a man. You know what I'm saying? Drop of water that's hit my hat, confirmation. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that kind of stuff. It will not work. And you're consistently, see, you guys maybe do that to other content creators, sensitive dudes that barely get women. I can see you goofy cornballs a mile away. The women on here that really support me, I don't need a woman talking about you have a lot of supporters, more supporters, you have negative people, focus on whatever. Clown, let me tell you something. I definitely talk to my supporters the way I need to, but I'm also showing my supporters how to deal with their haters directly. Directly, right? And any fan that gets out of line and thinks that their device means something, who's watching who? You stumble across my feed and I see it and I watch it and I'm like, first of all, you stumbled across my feed. I don't watch your content. Why is your content coming across my feed? I don't even watch content solely that talks about God. That's not even I'm not a prophetic word dude. So why is a prophetic word chick popping up in my content, right? Like it should be, readers or spiritualists or whatever. So that means you're watching my content. Then you're talking in a way that could definitely apply to me. Take your goofy self on somewhere, okay? I'm too fine to be listening to anything you have to say, right? I will put up whatever kind of content I want to. It will relate and resonate with who it does. If it triggers you, then you got something to work on, not me. Because I don't mean nothing to you. I shouldn't, unless you put me in a proxy relationship that I didn't consent to. Because you mean nothing to me, right? So I can get on here and let you know, tell you about yourself really quick, and it mean nothing to me. However, you're watching me and getting frustrated enough to make whole videos dedicated to me. Well, of course I got to make a video in response to you. If you're going to put that much work into me, love, if you're going to put that much work into me on the 4th of July, then I have to respond. And I know you can do whatever you want to get out of saying anything about me because it's easy to do that, but not with the actual seer. I know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation, firecrackers going off in the background. I'm a war dog. I sleep better whenever I hear a bunch of stuff going off in the background. So it means nothing to me. You won't see anything come from me out. What is it? Oh, my man's in here. What's up, man? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta rethink that. Any response to a female is any potential. Yeah, look, my thing about it is I'm tired of being watched. I'm tired of being in my energy. If I can let them know, if I can let the devil know, listen, this person right here can see what I'm doing. I don't care how I mask things and not use gender and say they, them, all that. I can see through all that bullshit. I can see through all of that. A lot of y'all are pretty good at making sure you take gender out of things and, to get your point across so both genders, but I can see through all that stuff. I can see through it. I work the White House, man. Y'all are like, amateur level kind of goofball. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you do whatever you do for a little bit. When you get out of line, you can be as dead-eyed as you want to and say all the stupid stuff you want to online, chick. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And of course, fellas, if you don't feel like you should respond to a chick that is looking for attention or whatever, do what you do. But as far as King David goes, I'm going to do what I do. I don't care what anybody else say. I don't give a damn what you go about doing, how you go about doing whatever you want to go about doing. This is how I do it, right? So whenever I see somebody I know is trying to get attention from me and slinging shots, I'm going to come at you full force to your face. You're going to feel that heat through the doggone camera, right? Now, if anyone feels like that's giving somebody more attention they deserve, I'm a Leo. I got that fire. You know what I mean? So I got plenty for you and I can give you plenty more and be completely fine. It don't run out. Period. Point blank. So again, something, me being a seer who got myself out of a horrible situation with the same skill, who could see that my family turned their back on me whenever I needed their help. If you think it's off now, oh no, it's finally tuned. I can tell when some hater is watching me too hard. And say, I'm calling you out, chick, okay? Stop watching me so hard. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care what kind of background you got going on, Chinese type of thing, and you're black as me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Watch your ass. I don't need for you to be watching me. You know what I'm saying? Make sure Pookie and Ray Ray get his ass up out of your house on time. Don't watch my content. You know what I mean? Confirmation. You're watching me, don't be worrying about me. You're not my type. Again, I'm having consistent women that aren't my type making content off of me, harvesting off my anointing. I'm going to call you out. That's just the way it is. Hey, why would you make a video about that anyway? Hey, don't worry about people hating on you. Just Focus on the ones. What are you worried about it for? Who asked you? Who asked you? Nobody. So am I ruining your fantasies whenever I get on here like this and put a video out where you can't sit there and work on yourself while watching me? You have to listen to my words and it'll disturb your peace while you're using your fingers? Is that what it is? You know, I'm not just a pretty face online saying a bunch of silly things that make you feel good. Is that what it is? All right, well, I'll tell you what, if I turn you off where you cannot, you know what I'm saying, work yourself off to me while I'm talking, then that's a good thing, okay? I'm not worried about you, all right? So again, I'm gonna get online and crush whoever I feel like. I don't care if I have a million good comments and one negative one. I'm gonna crush you. Because in my reality, I don't want any negativity basking in my energy, right? I don't need you playing in it, thinking that it's okay and everything's sweet. No, 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 no. I'm gonna call your stinking ass out. Now, what you do after that is your business, whatever, but that demon in you, right? That demon in you got called out. Now, if that demon leaves your stinking ass alone in your own shame or stays with you, that's on it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I do is call it out. You have no business watching people that aren't watching you and critiquing people that don't critique you. Don't make any suggestions. You know, no one cares about anything that you're saying. Your ass on the way out. All of you that get on here and watch content and then make counter content, making suggestions as if you're perfect. No one's perfect, and for you to get on here and constantly make suggestions as if you don't make mistakes like the mistake you made trying to critique me, then, you know what I'm saying, you're fake and a phony. You know, no one needs to sit around and watch someone trying to make it seem like they're calm, cool, and collective, and that same cornball will get in some road rage, right? Stop it, man. You know, the more y'all get online and act like you're the most calm person in the world, the more I see how fake you are right out the gate. Right out the gate. That's not even possible. That's not even possible. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a bunch of fakes and phonies. Go and get some of these firecrackers. Let's see that. Confirmation, you know what I'm saying, to the fakes and the phonies out there, you know, watching me as if you have an opportunity to ever have a chance with me, you know, and you don't. And again, you know, maybe I'm disappointing you as a man because the picture in your mind of the kind of man that you want isn't the kind of man that I'm being. Well, that's just too bad because it's the man that I am. Period, point blank. And I'm trying to give y'all a, and then you rise next to him and he's still there, or he's cooking breakfast, or he's smiling at you, or whatever, but not the one trying to scurry and get his clothes on real quick and get up out the house because he got to return the car to his mother or his grandmother. You know, the car that's co-signed by his mother. No, he's co-signed, but in his mother's name or his grandmother's name. While he's staying with his mother or his grandmother. You know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all deal with it all the time. And then you get online and start preaching to a grown-ass man like me with full custody of his son, taking care of himself, talking about focus on these and not focus on that. Why would I take any advice? You're still dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray. You don't have the sense enough to know to maybe be quiet sometimes and stop constantly projecting what you feel like somebody should be and disguising it behind something else. Some of us can see through it. Stop playing around. As dumb as you think us guys are, some of us aren't that dumb, and more than I am, obviously. They keep quiet with it. They just don't let y'all get to them, and they keep it trucking. And you be wondering why they roll out, because they can see your goofy ass shit and your judgmental mindset a mile away while you're still dealing with your baby daddies, or even if you don't have any kids. You're still single, you have no man, and you still look miserable. These are facts. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I just can't stand it. I get on here and I see a lot of, and I'm not talking to you ladies who are on here doing what you do. So this doesn't apply to you. It's to these females who just don't understand to stop talking so much. Stop talking so much. Stop sitting around casting judgment and if he would just, he'd be good if he just, and look at you, and you're single, right? You have no man. So all these things that you think that a man should adjust doesn't work out for you in the relationships that you end up in. So why would I listen to you? You know what I'm saying? I love whenever they start peeling out of here, you know what I'm saying, whenever I'm talking. That means it's women in here that don't want to hear it. That means the truth is being rang. When there's like 4 in here and they're looking at me, be pretty, and then whenever I'm starting to talk, like, oh man, he talking some, they roll out. Those are the women rolling out. Those are the women rolling out. They don't want to hear nothing about accountability and responsibility. Oh, it's a pretty dude over here talking that real stuff. Gotta go. 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 And that's why Pookie and Ray Ray be having your legs in the air. You know what I mean? While you thinking you getting some good, you know what? You don't know what good is if you ain't got a man at the house, that you ain't online complaining about every man, or looking at another man a little bit too hard and making critiques, and then getting online and trying to make suggestions disguised behind, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of jargon. Get out of here, goofy ass cornball. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Like I don't have any mercy for y'all. You know, you don't have a man. You have no prospects. You have no possibility of getting a real man, but you do a lot of talking, a whole lot of talking. But what you won't do though is you won't talk to me directly. Hey, what's going on, love? Hey, there go. Hey, what's going on, sweetheart? Man, look, I was going off too, but then y'all lucky she showed up. Y'all lucky she showed up. I was about to cook y'all for real. But y'all got a real divine feminine here right now, so I'm gonna let that go. Hey, what's going on, sweetheart? Happy holidays. How you doing? I can't stay cooking when I got a nice woman, a nice lady in the comments. I can't stay cooking. I can't even do it no more. Y'all got lucky. You know what I'm saying? You better be thanking Star Goddess, because otherwise I was just about to really bring it home. But when there's a real lady that shows up, man, I can't do it no more. I can't do it. Not in the presence of one of the real ones. So I'm gonna let it go. But you guys can remind and get that cook session again. You understand? You know what I'm saying? I was going, what now, man? But I was going in. I was like, and then when the lady showed up, and you know how they do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Their presence will calm you down. You know, you be like, oh, okay. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you. You know, because you know, my text messages have been getting slighted on lately, so I know I gotta calm down on these videos. You know what I mean? But at least you showed up in here. You know, that's how I know. I'm just gonna chill out on it. I ain't trying to run off my lady friends. You know what I mean? Not at all. Not at all. You know, I'm just getting on the females, ladies. I'm just getting on the females. This is not to apply to you. Y'all don't get online and vent off your frustrations. You know, the kind of guy you want, you go after him. You know what I'm saying? And it's very much so respected. We love y'all. I'm just cooking the ones that don't want to do nothing and be cowards, and then turn around and try to project that onto the men. That's all that I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna be messing nothing up with any of these divine feminines now. No. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all at all. Okay? Don't give a crap. You call it simple or whatever. I don't want them to watch my video, think that way about all women. No. Just these dirtbag females. Okay, yeah, she gave me permission. Hey, well, listen, man, with the divine family, hey, listen, yeah, look, she's okay with it. She knows it don't apply to her. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, it makes for good content online, right? It makes for good content online, to get online and talk in a way there where no one can really tell who you're talking about, but you're getting onto somebody, but you can't make eye contact with the camera. You ain't fooling nobody. Where's your man at? Where's your other half at to keep you from doing that kind of goofy ass shit? Where is your man at? What is your goal here? You're trying to get everybody closer to God. Okay, I got you. I got it. You're trying to get everybody closer to God. Well, you should be trying to bring man and woman closer together. If you're just on here critiquing someone about something, you know, where is your man at? I don't see it. You know what I mean? I was about to go. Hey, look, if I thought you was okay, I would have continued to go in, but I don't want to turn off the divine film. But if I knew y'all was enjoying it, I would have continued to crush while I was in the moment like I was. But I don't want to run y'all off, because I like the way y'all treat me. You know, I want to make sure y'all understand it's the females and the women that aren't on their lady business, and they get on here and try to portray themselves as such. And I'm not saying it's women that normally wear makeup or anything like that. I'm definitely not talking about women with just tattoos. I love tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you have a chest tattoo or not. I love tattoos. But I'm talking about the ones that are on here constantly getting triggered. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. Take me out of this proxy relationship now. Stop making videos with me in them. I am a seer. I can see. I'm not your man. I'm not. Shoot, sometimes I do stuff just to piss y'all off, hoping you'll stop watching me, you weird content creators, and you still watch me and then be like, oh, you really tripping out. Listen, man, look, ladies, not ladies, females, women online, making content. Stop watching me. Yeah, you're trauma bonding with inside of your comments, but where is your man? Where is the results of, and I don't care what you say, every woman's looking for a man to make babies, to at least have babies and be in a secure situation. I don't care what you say. That's the way women are. Where is your man? You ain't never got a video up with a man. Where is your man? I'll tell you where he's at. Sitting in that seat. You are the man. You are the man. Exact reason why you can't find yourself a man. You're too manly to get a man. Just being real with you. And real men don't want another man. I'm just going to be honest. We want something soft, ladylike. You can be complete in your femininity and get your point across without getting masculine. You know that, right? You know that, right? You don't know that because you probably never seen it. I've seen it, right? I've seen plenty of women, to include my mother, who my dad knew not to cross, and she didn't have to yell not one time. As a matter of fact, her getting quiet louder than anything ever. So you're not going to see how you can't be feminine and still get. And my dad's 6'1" construction worker. My mom was like 4'9", 5'1". You don't have to do all that to get your point across, and you'll still have respect from your man. More respect than being all masculine. Because when you're being masculine, let's be real, what you're doing. It's that ego. You're guarding yourself. You can call it whatever you want, but you're protecting yourself, right? You're putting on a mask. That's all you're doing. So you can get online and project that about everything else, but you're just masking yourself. If you can't be yourself when you're around somebody and let your guard down, then what business do you have being around that person at all? See, y'all can call me whatever you want to, but whenever I'm with somebody, I let my guard down because I don't walk around with a mask on, because how in the world am I going to be myself doing stuff like that? And if something don't work out, oh, well, it didn't work out. I take the lessons learned and I move on, right? But y'all can talk about all kind of different things and saying some guys come off a certain kind of way and seem like they're submissive. If I'm so submissive, bring your ass over here and submit me. I hear a lot of talk about that, right? If I'm so submissive, bring your little raggedy butt on over here with your words or whatever and submit me. A whole lot of stuff's being said, but no actions being made. A lot of talking. You won't even bring my name up directly. If I'm so submissive, I seem so timid. If that's the reason why my ex did X, Y, and Z, why did she run off to a bunch of people, get with them, and then none of them, not even the dude that she was sleeping with, ever came to me and be like, yeah, I'm the man that did it? They know better. See, I don't have to yell and scream. See, I'm scarier than all of that when I gotta be. They know better. They know better. But see, you don't know me, and you women like to go off what you see online because you actually believe online is real. It's not. See, I'm one of them real life type of dudes. I get at you in real life. This internet stuff don't mean nothing to me. Y'all can come up with whatever you want to, and you do, to make it seem like why, she did what she did. She didn't get over on me, clowns. I was trying to build my family the whole time. She was over here trying to cheat. Once I found out about it, she's gone. I can bring it up however many times I want to. It don't mean nothing. Right? If you think that it means something, well, that'd probably be the reason why you're still single. That'd probably be the reason why your baby daddy is the only one that you're having sexual relations with. Or a pookie that, again, doesn't have a car in his own name, that needs money from you from time to time, right? I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. You're sitting here fantasizing about getting to me when you could easily get a me if you just adjust some things. You don't want to adjust anything. You want to, as long as the numbers add up to you. Well, I guess what? I guess that's fine being single, not really having a man ever that you can really brag about or take anywhere or do anything with, right? In these proxy relationships with men you'll never be able to have. Going out with your girls and letting them rub all over you and take pictures of you in the club like a lesbian relationship. I don't know what the plan of the plot is. I don't know what you want to do with yourselves, but you're not fooling anyone with half a brain. It's just not it. And it's not working out for you, because if it was, you wouldn't be online complaining. You'd be like, well, I got my man's shoe. He talking all that. You ain't got one. You ain't got a me. That's why you're watching and trying to study how to find a way to fool a me. You're not going to be able to fool one of us. You're going to have to do exactly what we're asking you to do. Approach us open-minded without all these different kind of preconceived notions and traumas. If you're not ready for that, then go heal and then come back whenever you're healed. Otherwise, your wordplay, your shaming tactics, your gaslighting, it doesn't work on a grown-ass man. What is that? You are nothing to me. What you might be somebody to these people online, but you're absolutely nothing to me in my world. You don't pay my bills. You don't watch my son for me. So while you're online making suggestions, I'm thinking to myself, who is this lame cornball watching me on a regular basis as if I'm not doing things on a level that she could only imagine? There are women online that want somebody to give them a clap on the back, bringing it up most of the time. On top of building my businesses, please don't tell me or anyone what to pay attention to. Stop sitting your raggedy ass down. Get your raggedy ass up. Go somewhere and work out, right? Start getting out of your home. Go work out. Get fit. Once you're fit and you're wearing some clothes that are more fitting, then I might look in your direction enough to entertain any of your goofy cornball arguments. But as long as you're sitting there looking like you need to go to the gym or whatever, I don't care how much makeup you put on, how many face filters and face morphs you use. I know what I'm looking at, okay? I'm looking at a woman that don't have a man, that has put me in a proxy relationship that I didn't ask for. Online, complaining about stuff that's none of her business. You know what I'm saying? So again, people, I feel like I'm back in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? People, remember, anyone making a bunch of suggestions to you about what you shouldn't do and should do, and this cornball, you don't know what they do in their life. You don't know who they're with. You don't know if they're with anyone. You don't know nothing about them, really. Don't listen to these goofies, man. They're taking advantage of the system the way it's set up so that you're worried about their subscriber count as opposed to what they're saying and where it's coming from and if it's a reliable source. So that's why these fakes are able to fake it till they make it. They get online, put a face on, act like they're unbothered and nothing gets to them. And no one thinks to themselves like, I never see you get online in mood. And I know being a human being myself, I get in mood. So what's so special about you? Nothing. You're just able to fake it better than me. You're able to fake it way better than me. You're thinking about hiding all your imperfections and coming off perfect to make everybody feel more comfortable watching your content, right? So you can gaslight somebody like me when people should be thinking like, why does someone think that they need to manipulate me so much so to feel comfortable with them being perfect instead of showing the imperfections in them? They will never do it. They'll never or depressed or whatever. That is someone letting their guard down and letting people in. But when I see people that do not tell you nothing about nothing, but yet and still every single day, so I know where it's coming from, but every single day they're getting online telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you could do, what you couldn't do. Ooh, Miss Perfect, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. I'm gonna cook you guys every time, because if I don't cook y'all will get online and continue to do the same stupid stuff. I am tired of this narrative. Don't get online and act frustrated. You're giving them what they want. No. Them being able to watch me without having no restrictions is giving them what they want. The way I react is the way I react. Letting you tell me how to react is giving you what you want. Okay? So you can miss me with that shit. You understand? Any more of that dumb talk. Listen, it's dumb people talk to let somebody control you by saying, don't let them get to you. That they won't. No, dummy. That's what you heard somebody say that somebody said. It don't make no sense. I get at you whenever you come at me. Period, point blank. And guess what? Whenever I do, that stuff go away. I ain't got to worry about it no more. They know better than running their mouth because they know there's going to be consequences to it. Instead of just being able to say what they want to say, and I'm keeping my mouth shut because I don't want to let them overthinking. That is overthinking. Do what you have to do. Get it out. Don't sit here and overthink something. I'm worried about others think. I don't ever think that, I'm letting them get to me. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Cook their ass up. Cook them up. They can stop watching you. They ain't got to watch you. Cook them up. So this goes out to all of you cornballs saying that same dumbass line that you heard somebody say, that somebody said, that somebody said. Don't let them get to you by shut up. That doesn't make any sense. If they're in your energy and playing around in there, then they're doing enough already. If you call them out, how is that letting them get to you? Shut up with that goofy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what you do online. Call people out. Maybe that's how you make your content. How is that? What do you know what anyone does outside of being on the internet? You don't, so shut up. You have no idea. You're just making stuff up. You're making assumptions based off of what you see someone posting up online. They might be doing that to troll your goofy ass. So just shut up. See what I'm saying? Y'all are so dumb and you don't even know it. I'm not talking about none of my dumbass haters and these content creators, man. Y'all wonder why I don't get online? Because I don't affiliate with y'all like that, man. Take how you want to take it. I like real people in real life. Y'all people online are weirdos. So I ain't got time for y'all like that. Y'all, you can get offended by it all you want to. Stop being so damn weird. Stop thinking that the internet's a reality. It's not. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, got these chicks online that want to sit here and conflate and make it seem like all men are trash or whatever. Well, I believe all chicks online complaining about men are trash, you know, because, you know, you think that the internet is real life. And that's the reason why you keep meeting all these trash ass males, because you're trying to use the internet to date and speed date at that. So you get what you deserve. Stop complaining. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll cook any of y'all. If I feel like any of y'all are talking about me, and you can gaslight all you want to. You can say, oh, I'm not paranoid thinking that everyone's talking about me, and I don't know what's up with people that think that everyone's talking about me. If you weren't talking about me, then why would you even know that I think that y'all are talking about me? You see how dumb that is? If you weren't watching my content, then how would you know that I'm saying that? How would you know that's being said? Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get over here and do the dumbest stuff. Y'all always try to find a way to get out of being a weirdo. No, you're just a weirdo. You're a weirdo. So you can continue to try to do, I know a lot of these spiritual people want to make it seem like you're tuned in. You're tuned into my channel. That's what you're doing. You're not channeling nothing but my channel. I can see it. Don't get offended by it. It is what it is. And also, if you're weird and you watch and you stalk and then you want to come on and you have a problem with me saying don't do that, don't make dumbass content talking about why you shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna listen to you. Listen, you either the kind of person that does that or the kind of person that don't. We don't need to be told not to do that, right? We're adults, so no one's gonna listen to you, period. I don't play that kind of stuff. If you sat back and you hid all that time while I was going through stuff and I could have used somebody as a friend, and then you decided to wait until you felt comfortable, stay hidden. When I told y'all months before, keep that energy. I don't know who y'all are used to playing with, but I mean keep that energy. I mean keep the energy. I'm not playing with y'all. You're gonna eventually learn when I say something, I mean what I say. I'm a man of my word. I mean what I say. Wanna hide in the background, stay a fan. I ain't got no problem with that. But don't ever try to approach me, because the minute I get the hinkling that you've been hiding in the background for months watching me, whatever you call it being, I'm gonna let you go and not say nothing to you, period, point blank. Anything else I got on my list of things on the 4th of July I need to go ahead and correct real quick? Yeah, I'm not interested in any of y'all, you know what I'm saying, these chicks online. I'm not interested in any of y'all. If you're making a proxy relation, I'm not interested. If you are assuming, I'm not interested in none of you. None of you. Now, take that and run with it. Make some more dumbass content talking about divine masculine. He worked. I ain't interested in none of y'all. I don't care what y'all say. You can sit here and tell me I ain't interested in no raggedy ass, stinking ass ex. I ain't interested in none of y'all. I'm interested in this money. Now, you talking making some money with me? Yeah, we good. But if you ain't talking about that, I ain't interested in none of y'all. Now, go ahead and make up whatever reality you want to make up. I just told you the reality of the situation, right? So go ahead and make up whatever you want to, right? That's what you're going to do anyway, right? Fuck out of here.